All right, welcome to the driveway. Today's episode is going to be working on the LX. I need to get some solar installed on the LX to be able to provide a constant power source for the fridge and freezer combination that I've got in the back, and to charge other accessories as well. So I have options. I could put a panel up on top, but I like having my box up there, and there's some other things I have in mind for that space. So we're going to look at the hood. You may or may not be familiar with the product called Lensun Solar. They manufacture custom solar panels designed for different vehicles. I've picked up one, kind of have some parts laying out here. I've been kind of doing a little prep work, getting ready, but what we're going to do right now is to work on getting this completely cleaned up. I did wash it, but it's been sitting for a few hours, so I just want to make sure it's good and clean. And then we will work on the installation process. It shouldn't be too difficult. You put the underlayment down, and after you have that down for a few hours, well, it actually recommends 48 hours that you have it down, you can then do the installation of the solar panel. So I'm going to get the underlayment, which is essentially just vinyl wrap, on the hood to begin with. And what that does is it helps to protect the paint so that the adhesive that will hold the panel on won't be an issue for the paint. But let's get started. We're going to do a little measuring, figure out where the center points are. I put up an awning to cover it up because it was literally too bright on that white hood to see. And the instructions indicated that you want to not have it in direct sunlight when you're doing this. So, problem solved. Well, here goes everything. I'll just get it up here on the window. Okay, that's what I wanted. I wanted to free up that top edge. That water and soap is your friend. There we go. That's where I need to be, here in the front. But now I need to get rid of this. There we go. And ready. Start working that soapy water out. There we go. Top part gone. Like that. It's magic. Okay, step one done. All right, it's a few days later, actually a couple of weeks later, just getting back to this now. The panel is doing well. I've driven many miles with it. It's doing great. I may put a bead of silicone across the edges. We'll see. But I do also have an issue with the cord. I need to get it secured, but it's a really tight pinch in that gap. So I think I may actually get the heat gun out and melt that a little bit to help it not pinch that line as it's coming in. So I've got many projects going on right now. I've got the solar panel. I've installed a light bar up here. I'm going to bring the wiring down. I'm going to put a mount up here for my Starlink up top. Bring it all down into the engine compartment. And the question is, where do we put everything? That works. All done installing the Lensun Solar panel on the hood and the charge controller here. I think an important lesson learned that I can share with you is that when you receive the current in, it is coming in as a photovoltaic current. Once it runs through the charge controller, anything coming out is 12 volt. So it's converted within the controller. You've got a run here that goes to the battery to help keep it topped off so you're not going to end up stranded somewhere. And then you can add an auxiliary device. I've got a power bank that I keep in the back that keeps my fridge charged up. And when you shut off, what will happen is it will actually draw down from the solar and battery to a point where it leaves enough voltage, amps, whatever the measurement is within the battery to make sure you can still start and you're not stranded. But that way you get the feedback from the solar to the battery and auxiliary power bank, and it keeps them topped off. It helps to keep my fridge running, and it works great. I'm very happy with it. I think it's a great solution. If you've considered it, certainly look into it. I like the location of the panel. It provides the ability to continue to use my rack on top for other purposes. So that's it. Lensun Solar, thank you very much. Great product. If you enjoyed today's episode, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Click the bell to receive notifications for future content. That's all, folks. See you on our next adventure.